We are officially less than 2 weeks away from the release of Modern Warfare 2, and unfortunately, I'm here to say today, I feel like there's no hype around a game that is supposed to be one of the biggest releases this year, and no one's talking about it. We are less than 14 days away from this game coming out, and no one is mentioning a word about Modern Warfare 2. For as long as I can remember, Call of Duty has always done some sort of announcement in that March to like June area, with like the big E3 event and everything taking place. Essentially, they would always give us some sort of information, the name of the game, what time frame is it going to be set in. Sometimes they would even show the first mission of the campaign, and this year I feel like we've gotten nothing, dude. Like, look at this screenshot right here. This is before Modern Warfare 2019 was released. They were doing all these behind the scenes videos. The developers were doing 129 rapid fire Q&As about the game that's coming out, and then you have hours and hours of them talking about campaign and building up hype, and Modern Warfare 2 has nothing. They released this video with like Cardi B saying, "Pull up with the bob, superheroes, no capes." Don't get me wrong, I'm sure this type of marketing appeals to a certain demographic, especially those people that are like watching football on Sunday and a COD commercial pops up. Either way, before Modern Warfare 2019 was ever actually released, I felt like I had a pretty good idea of what I was expecting when I bought the game. With Modern Warfare 2, I'm expecting to buy something based off of Modern Warfare 2019. Does that make sense? Essentially what I'm saying is that I'm using my previous experiences with the Modern Warfare franchise, the newly integrated Modern Warfare franchise, I'll throw that out there. I'm using those experiences to base what my expectations are of Modern Warfare 2, rather than MW2 having its own identity. I don't know, man. I don't like this current situation we're in. Maybe it's just me getting older and I'm just not as influenced and not as involved in the Call of Duty scene as I should be, I guess. But I don't know, man. I just felt like I needed to make a video on this. I needed to get this off my chest, and more importantly, I wanted to ask you guys, do you feel the same way? Do you feel like there is zero hype surrounding this game at the moment? Sure, we got a beta, and rather than this beta being like informative and allowing the team to get numbers on certain things so they can make adjustments for when the real game comes out, we got a demo of what we're going to be experiencing, and I'd like to hear something as far as like, we're making changes to these weapons and we're going to be changing this. There's nothing, dude, nothing. Like, Infinity Ward hasn't tweeted anything. The only real tweet they've made since the beta was something about Ricochet. Great. Thank you, but like, when I purchase a new vehicle from the dealership, I expect it to come with wheels and tires already on the vehicle, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with video games. If I'm purchasing an online video game, I expect there to be some sort of energy implemented into the game. I just don't get it, dude. Like, if I was less than 2 weeks away from my biggest project ever releasing, I'm going to be making a tweet about it every single day. I'm going to be updating people. Like, I'm going to be so involved in the community. I want them to be hyped, but I want them to have it ingrained in the back of their head. This game releases October 28th. Do not feel like Infinity Ward is making that same effort. And I'm not saying they need to spend millions of dollars on another marketing promo. Like, no, they don't need to do any of that. Share some in-game screenshots of the game. Maybe just put out like 20 seconds of video of some gun or some really cool inspection or reload animation. Anything, dude, would be better than what we're currently getting. And honestly, this is something that kind of scares me surrounding the launch of Modern Warfare 2, is that if this is how they're acting before the game has came out, what can I expect when the game actually releases? Are they going to be going on another month-long vacation like Sledgehammer? Yeah, I hope you guys have a great vacation, really, I do, but like, can we get the game in a working, good, fundamental order? Like, everything actually works in the video game before we, take a month-long vacation? Who knows, maybe they're actually just putting their heads down and really grinding at work lately. They're putting in the man hours. That way this game will launch super successfully and great. We'll all just have a good time. Probably not, but I can wish and I can pray before I go to bed, but at the end of the day, I also gotta be realistic with myself, Another thing that worries me about the launch of Modern Warfare 2 is the fact that Warzone 2 is going to be releasing shortly after, and I can't for the life of me remember if it's a week after launch or a month after launch. Either way, you know, that's not a very long time in terms of development, so I hope that they still allocate some resources for Modern Warfare 2 rather than just putting 100 devs to the multiplayer side and like 1,000 devs to the Warzone side. You know what I'm saying? Warzone's cool, it's great and all, but can we have just a little bit more focus on the actual 6v6 multiplayer that has made Call of Duty? Some people like to use the argument, well, 6v6 is dying and Warzone is the future. Is 6v6 dying because it's just getting old and people are getting bored of it? Or is it dying because the devs aren't putting any effort towards that part of the game? Either way, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. You know, again, I say this every video now, but the support here has been unreal, dude. We're about to hit 300 subs over here on the DrGlock channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch y'all next time. Have a great day. Later.
Moving here.
No! Let's go, man. That guy was trying to shoot you 20 meters away with a shotgun. Hey, big game, man. Big game.